Connection After Dark. Thank you so much for staying tuned in, tapped in, turned on. I'm your host, Leticia Yofo. If you guys haven't already joined the fam, please go ahead and smash that subscribe button, the bell right next to it. That way you guys don't miss some more energy updates from me. Welcome back, guys. What's up, Earth signs? This is for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. Okay, this is good because Venus just went into Taurus right now. It's also in Uranus and the North Node. Just to let you guys know, but lots of shifts and changes are going on within astrology right now. So I'm going to go ahead and make astrology a separate video. But, you know, I'll add it in, of course, when I recognize the energy within a spread. I'll let you guys know what that can look like for you. And see if you're, like, going with the flow of the transitions right now that are happening, or the transits that are happening right now. Let's see here. Yeah, because those are the shifts that just occurred, too. And the moon's in Aquarius right now, which is a lot of emotional detachment. But anyways, I can go deep with it. But I miss you guys. So, but also, I'm going to continue. So what I'll do is I'm going to just do it for the collective now, because we're doing a new spread. So collectively for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, it's all one. It's not going to be separated, because I'm going to do what's called the Energy Oracle cards first. Okay, and then we'll get some clarifiers with Tarot to go a little bit more in depth. And then I will also do what's called the chocolate spread, okay, with the Lenormand. So I'm excited that it's a new spread. And the reason why, it's going to go in 3 cards for each section. So we're going to do career, knowledge, wealth, family, health, and relationship, okay? So we'll dive into all of those aspects for yourself. Take what resonates, leave out the rest, okay? So, any other announcements that I have? Oh yeah, also you guys, I have been dropping a lot of astrology, natal chart, you know, dissecting that, but also any astrological questions that you guys have. If I know the answers, I will definitely let you know. And that's in the Esoteria FAQ section. You know, and just giving more information about other things that people DM me from TikTok to Instagram to Twitter about. So I figured I'd add that to the channel. So make sure you guys go check out those videos too, okay? I did move content from another platform because I didn't want to redo them all. It was too much energy work. So I was like, let me just put those that I already put out there and make it as like a collab. So some of them will come off as like a video, like up and down. It's gonna be like a hot dog instead of hamburger style way of looking at it, okay? Okay, so let's get the show on the road. So I've already did my little rituals. So let's see, what do we have for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs? Let's see energy. All right, let's see, what do we have here? What do we have going on? What's going on? What's going on? We got some decisions we gotta make, huh? We got some decisions we've got to make, Charlie. Alright, let's see. Can you guys see that? Just want to make sure you guys can see. I've got a new setup here for the time being. I'd like to set a marker. How far I can go. Okay. So, for starters, let's see where we're at here. Alright, Earth signs. So we've got card number 8 here for indecision. Okay. This indecision card definitely is letting me know that there's something that you need to make a decision about. It's not necessarily a bad decision. Like if you make this choice, then it's going to be negative. No, that's not it. Okay. It's either decision that you make, it's going to be a good thing. It's going to be good for you. Okay. It just depends on which road you want to take, pretty much. Okay. So you may have choices in life as far as career, as far as money. Of course, we're going to dive into that later in the chocolate spread. But let's see what energy picks up now. Okay, you might be anxious, looking at two different roads, kind of wandering, kind of an energy, figuring out what's a better choice for me. You know, you like to do both things, so where should I go as far as like maybe love relationships or new endeavors that are coming up here. Okay, so you're kind of at a standstill, or you might be a little bit confused, or you might have some up and down emotions. Now, if you're in this energy, you could be going back and forth. So I always say, at least meditate on it or think about it for a minute. Think of all the, exhaust all your possibilities on what you think the outcome will be like. You never know what the hell's going to happen, but you don't want to spend months or even years. But this can be that kind of an energy. This could be days, months, and years that you've been pondering something, okay? So all the while, like you've been focusing your life force energy, you could be draining away the longer that you are indecisive. So you could be stuck in analysis paralysis, which you don't want to be there. So it's time to let go of that doubt or fear or whatever's holding you back, and just really consider what resonates with you the most, okay? And really honor that choice. We also have Temple to Path here. So look, 8 is also the number of infinite possibilities as well. So we also have Temple to Path here. I like this. So this is letting me know that you guys are just kind of coming out of your shell as well. Temple to Path is definitely spiritual energy here. Lots of support coming through here. Okay, you could be receiving, maybe you're on your own spiritual journey. You've been doing shadow work. You've been working on yourself. Maybe you've been enlightened in some form or fashion. Some news has came to you, or maybe you're just intrigued or interested, which is leading to like this lovely garden here, okay? So this is like your destiny, like something is here for you, okay? It's like your soul has had in mind a certain something for this lifetime for you to do. 12 equals 3, which is celebration. So this card can definitely tell you, that you could be going through a part of your soul's process right now, whatever it is that you're getting into, okay? You could be on a karmic path heading towards the right direction. Boom. That's hence why you're like, maybe your shadow side wants to do this, and then maybe, your soul wants to do that. So that could be that indecision of how these two cards play out together, okay? But whatever choice you make, just know there's some life lessons, there's some personal growth that comes along with that. Look at the lights here, okay? It's like this could be spirits that are around you, people that have transcended already, whether it's a mother, a father, a brother, a sister, auntie, an uncle, a grandma, a grandpa, a friend, whoever that may be, could be your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, okay? Your higher self, okay, giving you the wisdom and inspiration to kind of move forward, okay? It's like your life could possibly start to expand pretty quickly here, okay? So just really follow, make decisions with your heart, because then you're always going to wonder what's next, okay? So this is really this is beautiful to me. It's like your life is just gonna, it's like you have follow your higher intentions, okay? Connect with your spirit, aka your higher self is what I like to call it. But have patience with yourself too at the same token. Card number 16, which equals 7. Maybe the thoughts and things that you're saying to yourself are not really that great. You could be kind of down on yourself sometimes, like, oh, I wish I could do this better, or damn, I don't look so great right now, or I don't feel that great. It could be anything, whatever you're thinking about, or I fucked up in my past life. It could be anything that you could be kind of pondering about, but I feel as if you gotta let go of any type of desperation kind of an energy, as far as especially Capricorns, you guys want to have some type of status quo in this lifetime. So you could be that's why you guys are very hardworking, so you can get to that kind of a breakthrough energy. So this can look like multiple jobs. This can look like trying to build your own business. It fluctuates, goes up and down, trying new things over and over again. But this is telling you have patience and let go of trying to force anything, okay? Whatever it is, you got to put your mind to and do it, but release any urgency. Then that'll give you a more clear perspective, especially with your thoughts and things that you're telling yourself. Just because one way didn't work doesn't mean you have to stop the whole project altogether. Just try again. Or if you're on a mission for 30 days to lose weight or build muscle, or eat the way you eat, if you want to eat better, if you do want to build that business, or if you do want a relationship to work out, but you keep thinking back at all the old things that you've done and all you can think about is karma. Now you have trouble trusting people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like so many different ways this can go. And that's why you should have to have strategy here. Once you create a strategy for yourself and you follow that through, card number 21, which equals 3, you'll be able to celebrate life in a whole nother manner. You'll be able to be more relaxed, and you'll figure out more, you'll be on a more solution base and be a little bit more optimistic, because earth signs, sometimes you guys can be very pessimistic, very slow moving. Change is really not the name of the game, especially for Tauruses. Virgo, you guys are pretty much up for anything. It's like, but you want to learn something, dissect it, and always like build it back up and finesse it in your own way. So this is like letting you know, kind of be flexible, okay, right here. Really be flexible, okay? Choose peace at the end of the day. Quiet your mind. Sometimes you get so busy that you forget to be in the present moment, which is all we have, okay? So come up with a strategy here. We're going to get more on that. We're going to get some clarified tarot. We'll go a little bit deeper. But there is some changes here happening, okay? We do have card number 32, which is door to spirit. So there's definitely something coming through. 32 equals 5, okay? This is letting you know, it's kind of like I said, the temple path and door to spirit here, it's like you are definitely being guided in some form or fashion. Some of you guys might have survivor's remorse, if people had passed away recently or last year or even a couple years ago, and it still weighs on you heavily, or you're still reminded of it. You feel like you're just never going to move on. But this means like new beginnings, okay? This is a new beginning. You're on to expanding the energy of your realm that you're in, okay? So it's kind of like appreciate the small things. Look at the clouds, look at the sky, look at the stars. It's kind of like telling you to kind of stop and pause sometimes. Like do a practice. If you feel like you're not listening to the universe's messages that it's giving you, whether it's through numerology, synchronicities, there's no coincidences in life, but if you do say that word and that happens, that's what that means. It's a synchronicity, it's a sign, it's a message. So if you're missing those messages, that's a good way to really every day, like focus on something that you didn't really focus on before, like paying attention to the trees, you know what I'm saying? Really like looking around at your environment when you're out eating or looking at something instead of being on your phone, you know what I mean? Like just be more present within conversation with people, because you'll get some nuggets. It's kind of like really like telling you that, okay? And then doors will truly open and you'll have lots of unlimited potential for lots of changes to come about, okay? Even your spiritual powers might be elevating. Some of you guys might have some magic, come online. You might be seeing things, hearing things, feeling things. It's like more potent now. You're more aware of it, okay? To me, this also goes hand in hand with healing too. We'll get more into it, but I feel as if, some of you guys could have got some magic coming on. And then we have here, with your second chakra, okay, card number 36, which equals endings. So, this definitely is going to represent, see this is, look at that, so this is next to here, a man holding a coin. Okay, so this is definitely, look at beautiful Ariel, okay, Archangel Ariel, okay, she's the color of orange, okay. This is like promoting like you to get creative, okay. This is like comfortability right here, okay. When this card appears, it's definitely letting you, it's like, let's try and explore those areas of your life where you just haven't really allowed yourself to express yourself, okay? It's the ending of the old version of you, and you're coming into this new version. Whether you like it or not, it's happening. So really express yourself. This is like starting new projects maybe. Just start nurturing yourself. Being a little bit more free instead of like super restricted, okay? Let me see, we do have, so Pluto is in Capricorn. Yeah, Pluto's in Capricorn with Saturn's in Pisces. Then we're about to, right now, Capricorn's it's at 29 degrees, but then it's about to shift to Aquarius. Like I said, a lot of signs are in Taurus right now. Lots of grounding, okay? So this is a perfect time where nurturing yourself and opening yourself up to new things to happen, because when Pluto hits Aquarius, whether you wanted to do something or not, it's about to shake shit up. It's a planet of destruction, okay? So whatever you're not open or willing to change, like you're just super stubborn, oh, it's going to change your mind real fast. So why not get acclimated into accepting not everything is going to go as planned as you want it to. So get ready to receive. That way you can be in a receiving mode instead of resisting. Okay, you don't want to be in the mode of resistance. We does have a man holding a coin here, so this could definitely be like someone wanting to invest in you, and a woman holding a coin. Okay, right next to each other. This definitely can represent, you know, people wanting to lend money to you, or you're thinking of investing in something. 42=6, which is your own thoughts. Okay, be more in your divine masculine energy, thinking of where you want to put your money into. What do you want to do now? What are the endeavors that you want to tap into? Okay, that can be that energy, or it can be someone. Look, it's like kind of like whether it's a man or a woman, no matter who it is. Okay, it's like there's some type of talent or skill set or something that you have that you can bring to your community or bring to the world that people need to see. So this could definitely represent, once you let go and be free with yourself and be who you are and exercise that talent or that skill, or get into maybe creating your own business or whatever it is for you, or just being in the spotlight, like you want to have that status quo, right? Especially Capricorn. But there's something that you're going towards, something that you want to have a breakthrough with. Let it out, because there can be people that will invest in you. There's people that will support in, you know, your vision or your dream or your goal. There is a team of people that could literally be like sitting there waiting, but yet you're like hiding. You don't want to change. Like, so you can go either way if you are that person. Not saying that you are, but if you, you know, you're just, you know, doing a regular working a 9 to 5, and really maybe you want to pursue music, maybe you want to be a coach in some way, maybe you want to educate people about something and teach them something, maybe you want, you know what I'm saying, like there's so many different ways, earth signs, you guys can change lives. So it's really up to you. Okay, you just have to believe that there are people out there that are going to be willing to support you. So this could be also be a connection with health, just any type of value, and not just money. Okay, you know, look at the field that he's sitting in. So it's kind of like, this could be, you know, if you're single out there could be people that be wanting to date you and give you what you want. Okay, this could be a lustful man or a woman coming through, or someone with love coming through. Okay, this can be a lot of influence here in those degrees, especially with Taurus and Venus right now, and also the North Node being in Venus too. So what does that energy look like? What else do we have? I know there's something else in Taurus. Yeah, Uranus is in Taurus. Okay, so lots of stability and excitement and money coming through here. You just got to unlock them doors. Find the keys, unlock the doors to all the opportunities that are here. Yeah. So different ways of living, but finding a balance within that energy. North Node, this is what you're supposed to be doing. This is what the new experiences you're supposed to have with North Node in Taurus. To gain a sense of security, to gain a sense of stability in your life, okay? Materially and emotionally. So this can go both ways. We're going to dive a little bit more into that, but we also have the Angel of Love, okay? So Angel of Love is clearly letting you know, like, maybe you need to be a little bit more tender, or maybe some tender connections could be coming towards you, okay? This is a rose quartz heart. Maybe some of you guys are wearing rose quartz, or someone has a rose quartz that they gave to you, to receive more love and to give more love. Okay, so that could be something here as well. Card number 49, which equals 13, which equals 4. So bringing in, look at that, what I said earlier, stability, foundation. So loving something that you do and like flourishing in that. Loving a person that you're with and trusting them, and, you know, maybe building up something together, creating more offspring possibly, who knows? Intimate connections here. We're going to get more on that. I love this. So let's get some clarity. What do we have for indecision? You guys are wondering, what's going to give me the most power and the most money? I literally just heard it. That's where you want to spend your time and energy. Where am I going to be the most fruitful, pretty much? So that could be what I'm totally guessing this has to be about a money-making opportunity for earth signs. Like, what can I do that's going to bring in consistent income for me, to allow me to travel, to allow me to not think about my bills, to allow me to do whatever it is that I need to motherfucking do in this lifetime. Pretty much is what that's telling me. And that's also Aries energy. We did have a lot of planets in Aries, but only right now we have Jupiter and Chiron. Ooh, so having Chiron in Aries is, you know, if you're having a hard time deciding things based off of what happened to you in the past, Chiron and Aries is giving you that push or that pull to allow you to heal those old wounds so that you can just move on, okay? And then you have Jupiter in Aries. Jupiter is a planet of always expanding, right? So expand your mind. Don't just think you could do one thing. Be a jack of all trades. Like, I don't know who set that up for someone to say, oh, you only can do one thing and master one thing. No, we are here to create. We are here to exhaust our possibilities and see. Don't you want to know, like, how far you can go, what things you can tap into? If you're that person and you don't want to just work a 9 to 5, or you don't want to just do one thing for the rest of your life, and there's other things that you want to dabble into, you know what I'm saying? Like, create a clothing line or some shit. I don't know, I'm just making shit up, you know, like really just at least try it to say that you did it, because you never know where it's going to take you, especially if you have people waiting around the corner that will be supporting you. You just got to put one foot in front of the other, period. Okay? It's all about learning how to utilize your power. Don't think that anyone's taking our power away from us. It's just that we don't know how to think for ourselves and utilize our power. So what does that consist of? Balance of divine feminine, divine masculine energy. Boom, her sitting there with the unk. Okay? Give me some more on Temple Cup. Cup of Love, Knight of Cups. So, like I said earlier, it could be your higher self, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, people that have transcended, or transition, I'm sorry. You know, they could be giving you spurts of love. Have you been seeing the signs? Okay? 3, 3, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Like, what have you been seeing? What are some prominent numbers? Or even colors. I'm seeing the color blue. Blue is very bright for me here. I don't know why. It gave me like a flash of blue. But I feel as if here it's kind of like Nine of Cups energy is, you know, these can be like our one-nighters, right? But in coinciding with spiritual path, it's kind of like telling you to love on yourself, not just for a night. You know, continue to have self-love. The more you heal and work on yourself and love every version of you, it'll allow you to not give a fuck about what anybody else thinks, and you'll present yourself in the most authentic way. Okay? You're not putting on a front, you're not hiding, you're not putting on a mask, because those days are over, honey. Your shit will get revealed some way or some form. Super quick, too, right now with the age of Aquarius that we're in. So be careful with faking the funk. Okay? You don't want to do that. So, I recommend that you find ways where you can authentically live in your true power. Just bringing more love to yourself. Don't just love yourself sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Love yourself all the time. Self-care routines too. Grooming yourself. You know, especially Taurus, y'all like things that look aesthetically pleasing. Same with Capricorn, from head to toe. Y'all like to just dress to the nines. You know, Virgo, y'all super like, psh, you know, sometimes you may not care, but when you do have something to go to, or an event or whatever, y'all really like to the T. Like, y'all go all out from the accessories and everything. Okay, so really, you know, that saying is true. When you look good, you definitely feel better. You have more confidence. Okay, so that could help assist you, you know. So however you need to, wherever you need to get within yourself to make yourself feel better, do those things. Okay. Because then that can make more space and more room for the things that you really need to care for, things that really matter to you. But it is very prominent right now. Everyone's going to be looking at their material gains, things that they love, things that look good to them, just because of the energy that we're in. So it does make sense. What do we need to be patient about here? Ooh, It kind of came out sideways, but then it was like this. So we'll take it in reverse. There could be something. You have to wait for something to be revealed. Okay. This is the moon in reverse. So there's some things that maybe not so great possibly that you could hear about, or there's certain things maybe about yourself that you're just not ready to, you have to like work on in order to unlock, you know, new chapters or new pages in your life. You have to really take your time, because look, the moon energy is someone that's coming up from the murky waters. Okay, kind of like, think of a lotus. Ooh, maybe do like blue lotus tea or something like that. With roses. Oh, homegirl told me what to put in it. I forgot, but you'll really like see things kind of like put to the forefront for you to work on. Like it kind of removes the veil so you can see the truth about something. So what it does is it just illuminates, like it just puts a spotlight on certain areas or aspects of your life that could have been dormant, and it's giving you the truth about it, and for you to handle it, deal with it, and move the fuck on, period. So maybe there's something there, because then if you look at it, they're like both naked. So it's like, once you are open to receiving, look, it's like bearing all truths, being authentically, they're like authentically them. So something may get revealed to you soon, not yet, or maybe you missed the mark on it, possibly. It'll come, it always circles back around. Just be patient. You know, if you have this gut feeling, or you feel, you better follow that instinct. I'm trying to tell somebody. Don't contemplate too long. Okay? Study long, study wrong. Give me more on strategy. So yeah, once you start, you know, be patient, strategize something. Maybe it'll be revealed to you when you start creating a schedule for yourself or planning things out, you know? Maybe that's when you'll gain a little bit more clarity. Look at that, see? Explore. Page of Pentacles, exploring your options, okay? Don't just go for that one thing. And like Earth signs, you guys are very methodical. You kind of like to know an outcome first, or you like to see somebody do something. Like most of you guys like have to see something to believe it, because you're more of like tangible. You're more of like the tangible sign, right? You have to see like possessions and values, and you know, it's like you want to know what you're tapping into, so you guys can be very methodical about the way you do certain things. And so sometimes you just kind of like, you got to go off the limb of your gut, your intuition. Utilize those things. You know, Virgos are really good at that. Virgos always have like this vision in their mind, and they go based off of a vision and build from that. And they end up being super successful because they're believing in things that they cannot tangibly touch. It's more so the Capricorn and Tauruses that are Tauruses that are like that. But it's like, oh, let me know how that works out for you, and then I'm gonna come do it. Like if you're successful, then I'm not gonna jump on the train. You know what I mean? That's Taurus. Because they don't like change. Capricorn's more like, wait, does it really work? Did it really work for you? Did it really happen? Wait, like you're gonna try and like dissect all the outcomes and just really make sure before you make a sound decision. Very hard for Capricorns to believe without seeing something. Unless, you know, you've done a lot of work, you did some healing. The more healing that you do, the more information will be sent to you from other realms. And that's what helps you become more of a balanced person. Okay? Give me more energy on Dora's spirit. You're like, what's the point of all this work if I have no one to share it with? 5 of Swords. You be going back and forth in your head. It's like lots of opportunities are there. This is like 5, 5, 5, 2, 32 equals 5, and 5 of Swords. Major changes and major shifts are coming. Okay, look at these people that are walking away. It's kind of like you want people to be there for you, but you gotta be there for yourself too. So you can be thinking like, damn, I can fight this battle, but it's like, who has my back? You know what I'm saying? Who's loyal to me? Who can I depend on? Who can I trust? So you could be in your head about these things. Okay? But really also Five of Swords is the energy of like, you're putting in, if I'm going to put in all this time, energy, and work, I want to make sure that I'm not just only doing it for myself, like it's going to help other people too. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're, because you guys like to help people, especially Virgo. Like if y'all got it, y'all, woo. But you guys are just have that energy naturally. Hospitality is like kind of in your blood for Earth energy. If it's going to benefit you and whoever else. You know what I'm saying? Like, so people could be walking away from maybe certain ideas that you have. We're going to go dive a little bit deeper and see. Let's give me more on the second chakra here. Three of Wands. Yep, there's some vision. Some of you guys are stuck on which way to go. Look at this. This is totally like Three of Wands in reverse with the indecision. It's kind of like, where's the motivation? Three of Wands normally in the upright is someone that has a vision, they're going after it, and they're not going to stop until they get it. Having that in reverse is kind of like, you're kind of like whatever about it. You're in a like a whatever kind of an energy. Whatever kind of works out. This could be a certain situation. And pairing it with the second chakra, it's like, I'm thinking of it has to do more of your creative energy, like where it is that you want to put your time and energy into. Okay? Because this is all about intimacy and creative energies. This could, this has to do with maybe love. Like, no, I'm not trying to have a long distance relationship or some shit like that. It's not going to work out for me. Like, I need affection now, or this could be your creative energy. So there's something here that could be, maybe it's ending too. 36 equals 9. Ooh, 3, I was thinking of 3, 6, 9. This is 3 of Wands, but it's like urging you to get creative, but maybe I just feel like this is a loss of motivation in some way. Like something that you started and you never finished, but you want to do it because it's still in your mind, but you haven't initiated it, you haven't taken action or making the move. Because this is an action card, so it's like you're not taking action on it. So write a list down. What are some things that you did start getting into that you maybe wanted to push forward and bring to the light? And really think about that. Because it might benefit you now. Give me more info on a woman holding a coin. Ooh. We've got an Aries, Leo, or Sag that could be coming through for you. Okay. As far as the love and relationship. Someone that's sitting in their power, okay? Lots of passion here is what I see. It could be male or female. I'm getting like divine feminine energy. But this could also be of divine masculine that has a balance with the divine feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? They're not afraid to be emotional and vulnerable, especially because it's hard for a man to kind of really do that. So I like that. It's like kind of sensual if you are, wondering. But it's not gender specific. That is here though. This is a person that can come in and really change your life too. Your thinking, your perspective. It's like assist you in some form or fashion, like allow you to see the light and be more optimistic within life. It's really saying kind of like go for it. Go after it too. They're a person that has lots of drive, lots of pizzazz. You know what I'm saying? Very spunky. Action oriented. This is someone that will initiate, like if you don't want to. I feel like a yin and a yang kind of energy, because you got 42 equals 6, 3 and 3. That could be a yin and yang kind of an energy right there. That could work out. But also too, this could be people that are sitting in their power and they have their shit together, like people coming into your life as far as like even, business partnerships or new friendships that are coming in, like people that actually have stuff going for themselves. Maybe you guys can exchange ideas and things of that nature as well. That could also be a token too. They'll be investing in you with their time and energy and your endeavors, and then, one hand washes the other. Reciprocity. 6, 3, 3. You know what I'm saying? Even give and take of energy here. Give me a little bit more on man holding a coin. Ooh. Woo. Ace of Cups in reverse. So there could be someone that maybe, this could be you or someone else. I always have to do it for you. because 43 equals 7, which is you going in, you could have went into hermit mode because maybe you lost the love of your life. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or you removed yourself from Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or they removed themselves from you. This could be a thought in your mind or someone that you're thinking of. You could be searching for them online, looking at their social media, trying to see what they're up to, reminiscing of memories, smells. It's like certain things kind of trigger you to remind you of that connection you had with somebody. Okay. I always say, what goes down must come up. What, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's good to reflect and learn from your past connections with people because they give you the fruits of life lessons that you needed to learn, right? Things that you needed to be aware of. So I'm feeling like that's what that could be here. And so it's like you're waiting. You could be waiting for them to come back around or circle back, or maybe you felt your best with this specific person that you could be thinking about. So you're like reserving your time and energy for them, or this could just mean maybe you're just on hold or on pause as far as love relationships altogether. It's like maybe you don't have enough to give to anybody else. You only have enough love to give to yourself right now at this time. So I'm getting more of a healing energy. But you do have the Angel of Love here, so give me a little bit more on the Angel of Love. Four of Cups. So you could be bored with your options that you have right now. Four of Cups. That's that over it kind of an energy. It's like here, you know, you could be thinking of offering things or thinking of offering your love to somebody, or you have a specific person in mind, but then it's like you're bored. They're not doing it for you. You know what I'm saying? It's like you could be in your mind thinking about it, or this could actually literally people like offering you their love, but you're just not interested. Maybe there's a specific person, or maybe they just don't fit the mold that you're into. I don't know. There could be some factors that are around that, but that's why you have the Angel of Love here. It's like you want someone that, because if you think about it, 9 plus 4 plus 13 plus 4, it's like maybe you want someone to match your fly as far as like, if you're an entrepreneur, you want someone that understands either your entrepreneurship journey or they're one too and they're trying to build, you know what I'm saying? Or you want someone that's stable within themselves and has a foundation and things of that nature, and they have their head on straight and come together with that kind of an energy. It could be anything as far as like being in a balanced energy with somebody, having that synergy where you guys are like equal. Yeah, Four of Cups is giving like bored vibes, or like you're just over what you're getting, what you're receiving. And that could be Moon in Aquarius too, where you have like no emotional detachment whatsoever. Like you have no emotions for a certain someone. That could also be it too. These go kind of hand in hand. But let's do the chocolate spread, guys, because I can go in forever with that. You guys don't forget to thumbs up the video as you're watching. It does have the video circulating, percolating. And also, comment down below. I'd like to know what has resonated with you thus far. So let's tap into chocolate spread. Okay, chocolate spread is for all signs. Okay, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sun, Rising, and Venus. First, we're going to tap into the, we're going to do 3 cards for career, and however it comes out, it's going to come out in order, okay? I'm going to put out in order because it's going to give us a message, okay? A prediction for your career, prediction for knowledge, prediction for wealth, family, health, and relationship. Take what resonates and leave out the rest, okay? So this is really framed all the way up for the next 3 months this could occur. I remember one week, I got like 7 people who were telling me stuff that I had told them, and like, not 7 people, I think it was like 11 people in 1 week. I'm like, am I gonna die soon? I'm so dramatic, right, being Pisces. Like, everyone was giving me their flowers for stuff that I've told them. Like, it could be weeks ago, months ago, even days. It was just a mix. And I was just like, whoa, that's dope. You know, they're just like thanking me and stuff. 11 people in the same week. I don't know. I wasn't doing readings that week, so I wasn't looking at the charts. I wonder what maybe like the ease of like a lot of planets are shifting. think it's like 5 to 7 planets are about to shift signs. So, you know. Okay, so let's get started, you guys. Don't forget, everything will be timestamped too. That way you guys can always go back to the video in the section that you want to reference back to, okay? Give me 3 on career. Look at that. 29, 8, and 3. I love these numbers. 11, master number. We have 8, full of abundance. 9 is like ending things, going into new beginnings, transition, okay? 3 is all about celebration and clearly, literally ending a cycle with the number 10. Like, closed a cycle out. So if this, what this is saying for me, to you, this could be a prediction of, there could be so many different opportunities for you that are out there as far as your career or building businesses, or let's say you are like an entrepreneur, right? There's different things that you can be dabbling into, but some, in order to make room for the actual ships that are here for you, you have to dead certain things. There's certain things that you have to detach from or not dabble into anymore to make room for the new shit that's about to come, because your ships are here, okay? So it's like you could be on a phase right now, like, okay, let's play it with the planets right now, the transits. So with the energy that we have right now, everybody wants to like rebrand or do something new, maybe leave the old job, go to something new. It's like they're bored, they're tired, they're restless, they need spontaneity, maybe even more money, you know what I'm saying? Whatever your desires are, you're gonna find creative ways to do so. You know, it's like you could be opening up to that change right now. You could be thinking about it like, man, I need to do something different, or I need to, you know, I want to do this now. I want to write a book. I want to create a course. Like, I want to have a clothing line. I want to just tap into doing hair. I don't know, whatever it is for you, right? It could be anything, but there's something that you have to like close out, something that you have to remove or stop doing. It could be, now recognize if it's a stagnant energy, okay? Whatever is not flowing for you at this time, that's kind of a tall tale sign. And it hasn't been flowing with income, that's kind of a sign to kind of move on. Like, try something else, you know, end that shit so that you can start to get in a receiving mode and have things flow for you in another way, okay? Give me info and knowledge. So as far as knowledge, so we have 43, setting boundaries. 43 equals 7, kind of hermit energy. 31 equals 4, foundation, stability, but it's the sun energy, new beginnings, a vibe, right? Feeling warm and fuzzy, inner childlike energy. 4 is boom, foundation, stability again. Look at all these 4s. 4, 4, 4. I'm telling you, your angels, your guides, ancestors, you know what I'm saying, your higher self is really pushing you and motivating you. If you feel that, if you're a person that feels that energy, go for it. Like, literally. Just go for it. Do it. That's like a sign. Get out of what you're doing right now, or maybe just add on and then, you know, transition nice and smooth. This is a transition right here. 9 and 10. 8, 9, 10. It's transitional energy. You could already be in the midst of doing that. But as far as gaining knowledge, it's like once you set yourself away from the pack, you set boundaries, okay? It's like you kind of allow things to flow. You really think, you really research, you really create a strategy. A lot of people don't believe, like, I always say this, when you set boundaries, say no one time. Say, nope, I'm not going to do it. Nope, I'm not going to participate in that. You're not going to take my time and energy. You're not going to drain my time and energy. Watch what happens. People are going to be, they're going to be mad at first, but they're going to be coming back trying to look for you, but they can't get to you. It's like not allowing yourself to be easily accessible to everybody, because if something's easy to have and they can have it all the time, or they see you all the time, they're going to take that energy for granted, period. Okay, so once you kind of set yourself apart, this is also the labyrinth card. Okay, it's like knowing that you've done everything that you could. You're sitting in the gazebo by yourself. right? And she has like the spirits around her, or higher self, whatever, however you want to imagine these three birds here. It's like when you think you've done everything that you can, you hit a wall and you kind of start over again. So this is being in the labyrinth. That's what keeps you going through trial and error, okay? All the way to the end. Like, there's no shortcuts to success, okay? So this is kind of like making your way through, okay? Finishing things out, fusing things out, getting rid of certain things, trial and error. Because you have goals, you have destinations, you have things. So there's some knowledge. This is the knowledge portion. So once you know that, or once you learn that, prepare yourself, okay, and it'll take you to a different route. This is like a maze right here, okay, and that's what's going to make you happy, and that's what's going to bring you the stability. Does that make sense? So maybe there's some things that you maybe need to dive into a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? There could be some type of puzzle, something that's puzzling to you, that you don't really get, that maybe you need to gain more knowledge about. Sometimes that happens, you know. If something's stuck stagnant, maybe there's something you need to learn about it a little bit more, or dive a little bit deeper, or things that you need to maybe remove. That way you can allow everything to come in for you, okay? And then King energy, aces, new beginnings. You'll be sitting in your power. Oh, shit. King energy, you'll be sitting in your power. You'll feel a lot better because you're following your heart and doing the things that make you feel good instead of being a people pleaser trying to satisfy anybody else or uphold a facade. Okay? Okay. Next we're going to do wealth. 3 for wealth. Ooh. It's coming in for Earth sign. It's feeling really good here. Okay, so wealth. Ooh, look at that. Okay, lots of flowers here. You know, they say give people their flowers while they're still here. Yeah, that's literally the epitome of what I'm seeing right here. Bringing out that inner child. Like I said earlier, what are some things that you've always wanted to do? You know, that you haven't tapped into. It keeps coming out. Okay. 3, 2, 13, 4. 2, 3, 4. It said that earlier. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. That could be a prominent number for you. 3, 2, 1. It's like you're able to celebrate, and people are, you know, it's trickling in. Like you have your accolades, you have, you know, certain things that you have already accomplished. Cool, great. Like, but you're still a person that likes to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many things that where maybe you didn't even appreciate yourself in that moment and give yourself your own flowers, like, because you keep moving on to the next thing, or you could be going so fast. It's kind of like pause, stay in the present, and really be like, you know what, I did this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, pat yourself on the back for a damn good job, okay? Really tell yourself these things. Celebrate the small wins. Everything doesn't have to be like gigantor. Celebrate the small wins, okay? But you have to do it for yourself and no one else. When you feel like you have accomplished goals and things of that nature, like, it just feels so good, right? And it's kind of like a high that you want to keep. You want to keep going because you want that same high back. So you're going to be chasing the high forever. But you got to remember, don't chase the money. Chase like just chase that feeling. You know what I'm saying? That's when the inner child came out here. Because that's what's going to bring you the stability. That's what's going to bring out the shits that are going to come out. This is like being a jack of all trades. Like I said, what are those things? Let's say you're a chef for some shit. Or let's say you're like some type of a coach. You've been doing that for years now. What are those other things that you wanted to tap into that you forgot about? Look at, he's like looking. You're like wishing and dreaming, and you have this imagination, this vision. Are you going to play it out though? So it's really up to you. So you can have wealth in health. You can have wealth in pretty much any aspect of your life. Career, money, love, relationship, whatever it is. But it's kind of like, it's like dream like a kid and act like an adult or some shit. What's that Jim Rohn quote? Forgot what it was, but that's how we should live life. It's good to have a nice balance. You know what I'm saying? What's something that you always wanted to do? You never know. Whatever that thing is that you love to do, and you put passion and effort and time and energy and you're consistent, bam, that could be like a whole nother thing under your belt that you've accomplished. You know what I'm saying? Really think about that. Okay? And also take care of yourself too. Continue to take care of yourself. Don't just say, well, you know, I don't care where you're at your phase. Like, if you think you can't heal yourself, you truly can. We are capable of healing our own bodies. We don't need prescription pills. You know, find a holistic way of doing something. There are ways to get out of certain things, to heal yourself. Okay? But it's going to take work. It's going to take your energy and your effort. Let's move on. We're going to tap into family. Okay? Here's some messages for family. Give me 3. Oh, damn. Well, I'll be damned. Don't look back. I don't like the fox in there. Look at that, what came out right underneath that. That is hilarious. So, card number 28, which equals 10, which equals 1, new beginnings with family. And then we have 17 equals 8, abundance 14, with the fox equals 5, major shifts, major changes. So, hey, mister. Yeah, Jackson, you're gonna have to move, buddy. This is not, it's not your time to be front center stage here. Nobody wants to see your booty. Stay right there, boo-boo. Sorry, guys. So these are storks with the fox. So these are movements and upgrades. So for some of you, you guys are trying to improve, okay, or have movement with some of your family members, okay, or you have knowledge or things that you do because of where you're at in your life. You're trying to upgrade their life, okay. But the only thing that sucks, because this is a very predictable type of a creature. It's kind of like some people are just set in their ways. They really are. Like, you really can't teach a old dog new tricks. Some you can, not saying it's impossible, but some are just so set in their ways. This could be lots of baby boomer type of an energy. Somebody around you could be having kids too. I don't know why I just thought of that, because this could be like pregnancy. But, or this could be just birthing an idea, delivering some type of, like, you could be delivering lots of things. So let's say, for example, you're a person that broke generational curses or some shit like that. Like, you know, like, you're the only person that went to college. You're the only person that traveled the world. And, you know, like, whatever accolades you hold, it's like you carry that out for the family. You're the only person that really kind of made it out the hood, per se. Let's bring it like that. Let's keep it 1,000. You know what I'm saying? And, like, you're doing well for yourself. So you want to pass on the knowledge, or, you know, share the fruits of your labor, or it can be them leeching off of you because you have the fox here, which is really not a good energy. Like, this is a red flag for me. This is kind of like, this is like player energy. This is like trickster energy in a sense. So it's like you could have helped your family out so much, but it's like it's like they expect you to do X, Y, and Z for them all the time. Like, they expect like so much from you, and that could kind of be draining your energy too. Okay, there needs to be a change from that. Like, you need to end that. Okay, number 9, boom, end that shit. Something needs to be changed about that. That is not cute. That's not cute. Okay, so you need to change that. This is also bringing in change too. 17 equals 8, so you can have the abundance. It's like you have all those things, but maybe they don't really deserve it. I don't care if it's friends turning family, even family members. Like I always say, strangers will support you faster than a family member will. I don't know why that is, but it's just true. So recognize when you are, you know, they're not wanting to change or do anything, or this could be also vice versa too. But, you know, we're talking about you here. So if they're willing to conform or change or do anything different, and they're just like taking from what you have, you got to be aware of that. Okay. But this could also be some news coming in from family. Like maybe it's like you're going to find your long lost father or your dad, or this could even be, or not even just a male figure. It could be any, you know, somebody that you haven't talked to in a long time could be coming in wanting to tell you something here, or wanting to come to you asking you for something. They may be in need of something, but you're like, they haven't called me in 5 months. What the hell are they calling me for? Because they need something. They want something. They maybe see, looking at you online, that you're doing well for yourself and you're just shining so bright, and now they want a piece of that pie. Or it could just literally mean like maybe, you know, a family member or someone that is like a family member to you is going to come back because they have some things they want to say, some things they want to get off their chest. Also, too, this doesn't have to be in this realm. This could also be within the spiritual realm from other dimensions. Okay, you could hear voices, or maybe the, you know, visits from past loved ones too that could be sending you messages as well. Try to help you to get out of danger. So pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Okay. Hey, Jax. We're kind of doing a show here, buddy. Yeah. See, this is what he's not gonna do. I don't know why he loves plants. I can never have any plants. Okay, let's go into the health section. Give me 3. Uh-oh. One more. Well, I wanted to come out, so why not? So we have number 11 here. That's a master number with the Jack, which can be a multitude of things. We also have the commitment card, number 27. She was 25 and 7 with the ring here. Aces bring new beginnings. This is a broom though. We also have 41, which is the well. So as far as your health, this is kind of a warning sign for some of you guys. As far as health goes, I don't know how your natal chart is, because I can go that deep if I was to look at your natal chart and see where the planets lie in certain houses on where things can be for you. Like right now, Uranus is in Taurus. Where is Uranus located in whatever house? So pay attention to that. If you guys download your natal chart, that's why I'm breaking that down on this channel. That way you guys can understand why you go through the things that you do. It really makes sense. This is kind of like a warning kind of an energy. Okay, it's like your shadow self is competing with really what your soul wants to do. So your soul, you need to commit to something and not let your shadow control your life. So there could be a pattern of behavior or something that you're doing that you have been doing for a long time that is not going to be great for you in the long term. Okay, this is literally the health section. I don't predict death or anything like that, but I'm just letting you know. So this could be as simple as, let's put it into the real world. Okay, so this is a well. This is a symbolic meaning for wishes and resources and healing, right? So whatever is not working out for you, you know the things that aren't good for you. Okay, this is like if you're hella sick or something, like you got something going on with you. You know you're not supposed to be smoking or something. You know you're not supposed to be drinking, but you do it anyways. But this is really telling you to change those things around now. Commit to that change. It starts with your mind first, and then it's going to be actions. Unprogram, reprogram. Know that you can do it, and it's going to turn out, better for you. This is like going into the darkness with this well here. Set your true intentions, okay? Because this will reveal, if you dig deep and work really hard, your well will not be dry. You can turn this around. And that's really what it's telling you. So it's kind of like, take it as a warning. If you don't pay attention to the things that you're eating, all the bullshit that they're putting in the food right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, pay attention to your eating habits. You don't want to do any mindless eating. So what will stop you from doing that? Being more active or transmuting your energy, getting into activities, doing certain things that keeps your mind in a productive state. Let's say if you're in your emotions all the time, you keep everything inside, you don't really tell anybody. Like, so you overeat or some shit like that, you know? Don't label yourself as having something wrong with you. Remove the badge of you being labeled with whatever they've diagnosed you with, and just start to take the steps, commit to getting out of that and wearing that badge. Because you can reverse a lot of shit. Look up Dr. Sebi and look up whatever you have going on and how you can reverse that with holistic healing. Okay? So this could be changing your diet, removing certain patterns or behaviors that aren't good for you, whatever you're putting in your body, doing things in moderation versus overindulging in certain things. Too much of one thing is never a good thing, right? Within anything in life. So just commit, and boom, you're going to be free from whatever it is. So warning, changes need to be made. 41 equals 5, okay? Get it together, earth signs. Get it together. And also too, it's like you're programming your mind. If you label yourself as having something wrong, you're going to always wear that label. It's kind of like wearing the same jacket every single day. Do you want to be walking around wearing the same jacket? After a while, it's going to be dirty. The threads are going to start popping out. It's going to take away your energy. Why? Because you're not looking good because you're wearing the same thing over and over. Then you're going to start worrying about everybody think about you because you're wearing the same thing over and over. It's kind of, if you look at it like that, labeling yourself, you're programming your mind to believe you are sick or something is wrong with you. When you have the actual ability to heal yourself, but you have to commit to taking action steps to reverse that. Okay? I'm telling you, detox. I detox all the time. There's so many different ways on how to detox the heavy metals out of your body. Detoxing like from, you know, the foods that you've been putting in your body. It's always good to detox or do like intermittent fasting, spring water, okay? Get hydrating yourself. This could just the only way to really hydrate ourselves nowadays is really to eat fruits. And they have to be like the literal organic fruits. Like not the organic fruit you see in the supermarket. Like straight, like the real fruits. Hydrate yourself that way because you really need H3O, not H2O. H2O actually, we drink it and we piss it out, right out. We don't get the nutrients from that because why? There's no electrolytes in the water. So you have to maybe use certain things to put electrolytes in your water, okay? Do like lemon, lime, that helps too. What was that word? Alkalize. Is that right? The water. You know what I'm saying? Because you know there's like alkaline water, but not all alkaline water is good for you. That's in supermarkets. You have to really pay attention to the labels. Anyways, moving on from that. Relationships is our last pillar. You guys don't forget to thumbs up. Okay, this is the last one. Ooh, that came all the way out all at the same fucking time. Period. Holy shit. Two, 3, 4 once again, but we have master numbers 11, 22, 33 on the board here. 40, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is like aligning, like transforming, purging, producing, new version. Man, you're really gonna feel this when Pluto goes into Aquarius. If you haven't already felt it, like if you guys are going through your Saturn return, which is Saturn is in Pisces now. So this happens like, you know, if you're in the ages of, I think it's like 26 to 32 or something like that. You probably have like your Saturn return. Anyways, you can look that up. So this is what it's telling me. Relationships. You can have the keys, you know, like right now. You can really have everything that you've wanted as far as material possessions and everything, but what are you missing? Love, right? So it's kind of like going after that. But what do you have to do that? Remove the facades, remove the mask, stop allowing everyone to just meet your representative for like a year or 2 or 3. Like, don't lie about who you are, what you do, how you feel. Don't hide, because when you lie to someone else, you're really lying to yourself. and the truth will get revealed. So it's kind of like you're going to have options within connections and relationships here is what it's telling me, whether it's a situationship, a business partnership, a love relationship, friendships, new faces, new places kind of energy here. Some of you guys could, you know, it's like you hold so much magic within you. It's like you got to just be having these experiences and experiencing other people and gaining new memories in order to see kind of like where your puzzle piece fits in, right? Because every key, there is a lock. There's someone for everybody. So some of you guys can be on the mission, can be open to love or open to the possibilities. Or Spirit is kind of telling you once you open up the possibilities, you'll also be able to see who's real, who's fake. So clearly don't be that person. You can meet people that are stable within themselves as well. 40 equals 4, stability, foundation. You can either build with someone or build them up, or you guys build each other up, which is a really good thing. But you're going to have choices here with this door. Okay? It's a red or blue door too. I don't know if that's anything prominent to you, but whatever it is, you'll feel there can be power within two people coming together. And this is an equal exchange of energy as well. To where it goes upward, onward, or forward. It's not going to be stagnant because you got too many master numbers here. Okay? Some of you guys could have something right now. It's like you want to give. Like you're in this like, I just want to give love. I want to receive love. Okay? But you're also worried about, do they got it together though? They got their head on straight. They got the car. They got the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to make sure all that's there too, because you don't want to just be paying for everything, or, you know what I'm saying, doing everything, paying for all the trips and the travel and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have to have kind of like their own earth signs. You guys, I'm not going to lie, you guys do think about that. But if you're in a place where you're not where you want to be yet, and maybe there also is someone in that same token, maybe you guys can come together and build together, and you'll appreciate each other a lot more because you're coming up with one another. It all depends. It's all preference, right? Anyways, guys, that is your spread. Thank you so much for staying tuned and tapped and turned on. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Please make sure you smash the subscribe button. Click the bell right next to it, because I don't know what schedule I'm going to create nowadays. I just kind of go based off how I'm feeling. But I'm back, guys. I'm back. So, missed you guys. But anyways, pay attention to the community board, or maybe my Instagram stories or my Twitter. Oh, actually, no, my Twitter is kind of scheduled. But sometimes I do post on there. So yeah, just click the bell, that way you guys know when I do go live. Thank you so much for tuning in, time to turn on, and I'll see you guys on the next one. You guys want to join me? I think tomorrow I'll do air signs. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Peace.